travel to India from Hamburg, and currently you might be thinking like, what am I doing here? The house, my background doesn't seem like India, right? So I told you, I mentioned the dates that I traveled to India on 16th of the last month, and now I'm back to Hamburg again. But was the travel the airport transit, everything, the airport travel from Hamburg to Bangalore, the only thing that I wanted to share with you guys? Of course not. And that was not the only thing that happened. After we reached India, we traveled on Friday, and we were there on Saturday morning. So that day, that entire day for us went into sleeping, and then Vijay went to get his bike for servicing. And then we got the bike back on Monday, and till Monday we were doing just nothing. We had a lot of work to do, but we were doing nothing. We were just waking up in the morning, having our food, sleeping again, waking up, having our meal, sleeping again. That was the routine that we were following. It was like jet lagged, bad one, and it takes a long time to come out of that zone, jet lagged zone, and it was like forever for us. So one fine day after Monday, I guess it was Tuesday, I'm not so sure about it. In the morning we were having tea, 11 a.m. Yes, I do remember that. And 11 a.m. you must be thinking like, 11 a.m. who has tea at 11 a.m. in the morning? And that was our morning tea. But yes, that was how it was. So 11 a.m. we were having tea. Just after the tea, we were watching TV, and suddenly we just said, let's go. And I was like, where to? I mean, we wanted to go out for an outing, for a vacation, but we had a lot of... But also we did not wish to waste this one whole month into packing the stuff and doing nothing in the house, and just, the routine, it changed drastically, and we were like, if we do not, go out or take a step to come out of it, we will just end up wasting our whole 1 month of vacation. So we did not eat anything that day. We just, after he said it was nothing decided, I was like, where are we going? And he was like, chalo Mysore chalte and all stuff. I was like, okay, let's pack our bags. And that time it was not decided like, after Mysore what, are we heading back towards Bangalore again, or are we going somewhere? But I just packed my bag. We were not also carrying our regular backpacks, carry backpack that we usually use for our travels, like for short distance travels and all stuff. But we had our laptop bags, and we packed our stuff in the laptop bags and we left the house. I don't have the clippings for that because it was not a planned thing. It was just a sudden thing, and we just decided that we have to go in. So we locked everything up and we went. That was it. And now after that, what exactly happens in the adventure? For how many days were we traveling on a bike with a backpack on the back? And nothing decided, no reservations, nothing. All the reservations were happening at the end point of time. So let's see what all happens in our journey of South India. I won't tell you which all places we went, but it is definitely not just Mysore. You have to watch all the videos that are upcoming to know the details of what all we did in our trip to India this time. Let's watch.
A few moments later.
Vijay, it was like
After riding for a while, we realized that something was off with our bike's gear. Concerned about the issue, we decided to slow down and find a suitable spot to address the problem. Luck was on our side as we spotted another biker standing by the roadside. Seeking his assistance, we approached him and explained our situation. He advised us to drive cautiously for approximately 3 kilometers or so, where we would come across a mechanic shop. We followed his instructions, patiently making our way towards the designated location. Finally, the mechanic shop came into view, and we couldn't contain our joy. We parked our bikes and entered the shop. The mechanic skillfully diagnosed the problem and went to work, ensuring our gears were restored to their optimal condition. And then we continued our journey towards the enchanting city of Mysore. With renewed spirit, we hopped back on our bikes, ready to embrace the adventure that awaited us on the open road once again. We reached Mysore. After a long but joyful ride, we reached our destination for the night, the KCG Residency. The KCG Residency is a good choice, particularly for families. This hotel offers comfortable rooms at a decent price. However, it's important to note that the hotel does not provide meals, so you will have to find an alternative dining option for your stay.
This is a washroom. So that's been. Hang on. Just wanted to know if it is, okay, everything is neat, clean. It's fine. It's quite spacious. It's nice. I saw. are in Mysore and now we are heading towards Brindavan Garden.
After we freshened up, we set out to explore the enchanting Brindavan Gardens in Mysore. This beautiful garden is a must visit if you are planning for a trip to Mysore, but make sure to inquire about the evening water show that usually takes place after 6 pm. Unfortunately, on this occasion it was cancelled and we were not sure of the reason. However, we had the privilege of witnessing this mesmerizing view during our previous visit. The synchronized fountains, accompanied by music, create a truly magical experience. If you are planning a trip to Mysore, don't miss a chance to visit the iconic Mysore Palace, a magnificent structure showcasing remarkable architectural brilliance. Additionally, make sure to explore the Chamundeshwari temple located atop Chamundeshwari Hills. This sacred temple, dedicated to goddess Parvati, is believed to be one of the most powerful Shakti Peeth, and the panoramic views from the hilltop are simply breathtaking. After our visit to the Brindavan Gardens, where we relished some mouth-watering pani puri and chaat, we realized that it was the only food we had eaten since leaving Bangalore. Feeling hungry once again, we made our way back towards our hotel. However, on the journey, we stopped at a restaurant called Oyster Bay and decided to give it a try for our dinner. Entering the restaurant, we were enticed by its inviting ambience. We settled down and ordered some drinks and starters. Unfortunately, we found the food to be somewhat okayish and not up to our expectations. So after the drinks, we left the place and went back to our room. We were extremely tired and done for the day.